Hey Geekly, Geek here. Pull up a stool because today we're diving deep into the murky world of copyright, nostalgia, and some seriously tangled Tolkien business. So here's the big thing. Amazon owns the TV rights to The Lord of the Rings. Not just bits of it, Amazon locked down serialized TV rights from the Tolkien estate way back in 2017. Meanwhile, Warner Brothers, New Line Cinema, hold the film rights, the same people who gave us Peter Jackson's epic Lord of the Rings movies. What that means is that Amazon can't make Lord of the Rings movies and Warner Brothers can't make Lord of the Rings TV shows. On paper, that sounds fine. In fact, and I want to give them credit, it's not entirely bad for fans. Because Amazon has the TV rights, they've been able to build The Rings of Power, a big, high-budget, multi-season prequel. They're telling fresh stories in a time period that wasn't featured in Jackson's films. That gives Amazon creative freedom to expand Middle-earth in new ways. And honestly, for a fan who wants more lore, that's kind of exciting. Also, from the business side, the Tolkien estate clearly saw something in Amazon. They've worked alongside Amazon, HarperCollins, and New Line to make this happen. Amazon isn't just rewriting old plot lines, they're exploring corners of Tolkien's world that are less famous but rich with potential. That's a legit let's build more of Middle-earth move, not just rehashing Fellowship and Ring-bearer drama. But, and here comes where things get slippery and my inner geek gets very skeptical. Because once you look under the hood of this exclusive rights deal, it feels less like a passion project and more like a corporate power play, and maybe even a way to block better LOTR stuff from ever happening. First, Amazon only got TV rights for what's in The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, and the appendices. They did not acquire rights to the Silmarillion or other more mythic parts of Tolkien's legendarium. In other words, Amazon's freedom is not unlimited. They're building a show inside a carefully fenced-in sandbox. Second, because of that deal, Warner Brothers can't make LOTR TV. So the studio that made the iconic Jackson films is legally blocked from doing a proper series with the original cast and tone. That's wild if you think about it. The people who made the definitive movies aren't allowed to adapt that world for TV. Some fans dream of a Peter Jackson era TV show, but rights-wise, it's almost impossible under this setup. Third, and this is the cynical bit, Amazon seems to hedge its bets. Even if the Rings of Power underperforms, folding the show is not so simple. According to some analysis, Prime Video is unlikely to cancel it cheap because of the way their license is structured with the Tolkien estate. So Amazon may be stuck with it, or at least on the hook financially, which means they benefit from the rights even if the show doesn't hit the heights fans hoped for. And then there's the legacy question. By locking down these TV rights, Amazon is effectively gatekeeping what kind of LOTR or Middle-earth stories can be told in a good way. They can permit spin-offs, but with their restrictions, we might never see certain beloved or more pure Tolkien stories adapted. It's not just creative control, it's control over Tolkien's legacy through a corporate lens. So yeah, good for Amazon and that they're investing big, telling new stories and giving fans more Middle-earth, but also they're playing chess with Tolkien's legacy, and a big part of that strategy feels like blocking any potential competition. Alright, I laid out both sides. Here's where you come in, Geekly. Is Amazon's hold on the LOTR TV rights a smart creative win for Middle-earth, or a cynical power move that's actually choking off the perfect ring saga we all really wanted? And this is a teaser, not the full rant yet. Seriously, did they actually dare? Click the link.